I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Race number 3 on the program, which is the start of the Pick 6, 1400 meters a distance. This is a maiden plate, and you need to get your bets on by 13:35. Fixed odds betting market has got Fibonacci at 5-2. Hopefully I'm getting that pronunciation right. It's Streets Have No Name at 7-2, along with Majestic Rain, and then it's 6-1 and Better Bar those. Now I know that these two horses from the Cape, they are 2-year-olds taking on older horses, but I think that the form that they hold should be too strong for the field that they do meet in this lineup, and they're open to any amount of improvement as opposed to these horses that they do meet who could be a bit restricted. I know Majestic Rain, he's only had 7 starts, he's been consistent, but I think he could be a bit restricted in the maiden rank. So I think it lies between the two-year-olds in this lineup, and that's coming from the Cape. And what do you make of the race? You in agreement?
Yeah, I think you could be right. You must remember the weight for age allowance over 1400 meters this time of the year for 2-year-olds is 12 kg. So you're going to have to try and work it out and see where you got them in the pecking order, at this stage of their very early careers. Just talking about, I think it's Fibonacci, if I'm not mistaken, Vaughan Marshall's runner. The debut run was good, and then last time out, we'll keep an eye on that run, because Distant Winter is the only runner to come out from Candace Bass Robinson's stable to win. So that form line's looking good. What I really like is the draw, because I watched this horse down the straight at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth, and last time out he seemed to be outpaced. I'm hoping that this time around that they make full use of that pole position and try and get him into the race early. If he does just that and finds himself in possibly the first half of the field, I think he'll have a good turn of foot, and he's a horse that's looking for the extra. Yeah, Paul Lafferty sounds out Streets Have No Name. The 3 runs for Justin Snate have all been good. And that penultimate start, well, we're going to keep a very, very close eye on race 1, horse number 1, Kulafiwe, because it comes from that same form line. And I would think that this horse will possibly be, the right horse of the 2, because he's shown that 1400 meters last time out where he just got touched off is no issue for him. So, maybe 6 to beat 1. But for the Pick 6, this is where it starts now. 13:35, you need to get your bets on. I'm going to include 2 more runners, the other being number 10, the one of them being number 10, Majestic Rain. Last time out, maybe, and I'm not saying the horse doesn't stay, but I seem to think that is more effective over a bit shorter. And then Ultimate Jewel, Wayne Bardenau's runner. This horse looked to be ready to win before the layoff, and the word from the yard is that he's working very well. So even though he's coming off this short break, we'll call it 3.5 months, I think he's the type of horse that could come out racing fresh. So for the Pick 6, in numerical order, 1, 3, 6, and 10.
Yeah, I'm just going to go with the 2-year-olds, these numbers 1 and horse number 6. I think that they should be good enough to
what about this horse, Venerable? I just want to get a comment for Venerable, because he's been a touch disappointing, but the signs were there last time out of maybe him coming back to some form.
Well, if you look at his run behind Money Heist, that's obviously a run that's got to keep you interested. That three lengths off them, but he does return off a rest, and yeah, he's a 4-year-old that seems to be lightly raced, so he could have his fair share of problems that Garrett's just trying to get a hold of, and Kabelo Matsanyane aboard. So maybe he's a horse to keep a close eye on. Whether he's going to be good enough to beat the horses that have more improvement than him, I'm not sure. But he's a horse that I feel could run into the trifectas and quartets.
5.5 lengths to Rockpool. That is a tremendous run. That is my roughie, in the Pick 6. When I tried to look at a horse that could possibly upset the top 4 in the race, if you're looking for one more, we're still within the rule. It'll be 5 runners. I'd choose number 8, Venerable. So I think let's go with that. I'd like to jot down a Pick 6. In fact, I'm going to do that. There's my pen. There's my paper. Let's see if my 7 Rail can catch this Pick 6.
1, 3, 6.
1, 3, 6.
8, 10.
8 and 10 in the first legs. I'm happy with that.
Okay, perfect. We'll go there with the 1, 3, 6, 8, and 10. Looking for a bit of a result, but no doubt the horses that they have to beat here are the two 2-year-olds coming through with a Cape form, and that's race number 3, the start of the pick 6.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.